of the things that has personally helped me is that I've been able to unlearn, learn, and relearn. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I personally have been able to do. Now, before I continue with these slides, I've won a few grants. I must be honest with you. And I started winning grants 2023, but I started going for trainings on how to win grants since 2021. So you can understand that it was not something I just bumped into. But by the time it happened, it was so like, hey, $5,000, that was the first one I won. And then people were like, oh, she won it, but I've been doing underground work. I have to lay that emphasis. I've had people meet me either in church or outside church telling me how they want to, they want to win grants, they want to win grants, they want to win grants. Winning grants is a fantastic thing, but are you ready to learn? Because are you ready to go for trainings? These are the things, these are the blocks that you need to build, the foundation you need to build before you start grabbing the millions, grabbing the dollars. Yeah, I need to put that there. Please, Pastor Chris, in the next slide, please. All right, so I said I have something doing. Why I started with this particular slide is because I've had people come to meet me several times. I want to win grant, and I'm asking them, what are you doing? And they don't have anything candid to tell me. They don't have any. And I'm like, you want to win grant? Nobody will just dash you money, even high that you're looking at. I won't just give you money. Yeah. So the first thing I said, have a thriving business. I intentionally use the word thriving. I don't want to use the word small. I don't want to use nano. I don't want to use any of those. I want to use a thriving business. Yeah. In between, I'm going to be telling you a few of my stories so that it can help us. Let me use the word faith. Help you to maybe jack up your faith, have faith in God and all of those things, and believe in yourself as well. So having a thriving business, now your business has to be either it's a service business or a product business. For me, my own organization, I do the two. I have products that I sell. I have pillows, I have bedsheet mattresses that I sell, and I also render services. We do interior decoration. So if at any point, there are times that some persons will come and say, oh, I won't do this. And during the course of our conversation, I know that, oh, they need curtains, they need window blinds. Apologies, please. I go ahead to, tell them about what I do, and I render those services to them. A startup. Please give me a minute. All right, so startup have for me, any business that is starting up is just like a startup, but most of the time, startup is always used for those that are in the tech industry. Those are in the tech industry. Now we have nano, we have micro, we have small, we have medium. This classification I'm going to be showing you in the next slide. But primarily, if you want to win grants, you have to have something doing, have a business that you are doing. Or if you don't have a business that you are doing, have an NGO, a non-governmental organization, a non-profit organization. So in your NGO, either you are into education where you're training people on how to be better, or yours is for social impact where you just meet people, please give us this and that, then you go to donate to a particular place, or your own is green energy. Maybe you're trying to clear the environment to make it, good, make the climate good enough. Whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that you're doing it well. Have records, keep your records. And I have to say this, for those of us that have businesses, yeah, I said thriving. Most of us don't even know our business industry. We don't know where we fall into. Some people are into food and agriculture. In fact, food processing. If you pick that food industry, it's very wide. Some people are into restaurants. Some people are into food processing. Some people are into agriculture, full-blown agriculture. Some people are just into buying and selling. Different type, but just at least know your industry, know where you fit in. No, please, I'm still in the previous slide, please. Yeah. So fashion as well. Fashion is also wide. Some people are into fabric, dress making or clothes making, yeah. And then you see that they do ready to wear. Apologies, please. Apologies. Sorry. I don't want any disturbance. That's right. All right. So some people are into fashion, and then Some do ready to wear. If you enter their store, the only thing that you will see there is gowns ready to wear. You won't see where they are producing the dresses, right? Those are ready to wear. Some do bespoke. Some do Afrocentric. They use Ankara, Adire, Ashoke. That is what their own niche is. You won't see them use any other fabric to produce any other thing. Some people, their primary target is just to make bags, make belts, make shoes. Whatever it is that you are doing, it is fine. Just know your industry. Know where you belong. Know where you belong. It's not everybody that is producing bag that is under fashion. Some are in manufacturing. So take, for instance, you make boxes, traveling boxes. You cannot say you're under fashion. I hope you understand. Some, maybe your own industry now, you use rubber to produce all those factory boots that people wear, all those boots they wear in farm. You are not under fashion. Even if it is shoe they are doing, you are, or footwear, you're not under fashion, you're under manufacturing. So you have to primarily know where you belong. You need to know where you belong. It might be interwoven, but at least have an industry where you belong. All right, next slide, please. Thank you. So, all right, Momo Fresh, please help me mute your mic, please. All right, so here now I have MSME classification. Now I need to help you understand something. And this, I might say later, but let me just say it now. Please, can you help me mute Momo Fresh, please? Thank you. When we are saying MSME, the full meaning is micro, small, medium enterprise. Micro, small, medium enterprise. Now, it's not all of us that we are micro. Some of us are nano. If you can see in the slide that is being presented to you now, I don't know if you can see, but Pastor Christy will share it with us later. You see, if you have 1 or 2 employees and all your revenue in a year, when I mean revenue, I mean all the old money that came into your business, not your profit, not your profits. All the old money that came into your business in a year, everything is about 3 million naira. And it's only you that are doing the business, or you have another person that is helping you with 1 or 2 things. Please, you are a nano business owner. There is no, don't feel bad about it. I was there before, and most people are even in that category before they grew. Okay, there's no big deal in it, especially for those of us that we are doing business that we started ourselves. That's where most of us fall into nano business owner. Yeah, just between 1 and 2 employees. For that 1 or 2 employees, or maybe 3 employees, you are among. Yes, so that is where nano business falls in. The next one is micro. That is where you're having between 3 to 9 employees, including yourself, and in a year you are doing 25 million. That is all your money that came into your business in a whole year is 25 million. You are a micro business owner, a micro enterprise. Now, coming to small, a small business owner has from 10 to 49, 49 employees, including yourself, and you are doing 100 million naira in a year, in a financial year. So going to the medium, that is when you have from 50 to 199, not even up to 200 though, and you are doing from, I think, over 100 million to 1 billion. Most businesses, or some businesses, fall into this category. After this medium, we have large enterprise. But this categorization is just for MSME. With what I have said now, I am begging you with the message of God, if you have a business, you should know where you belong. Now, you might know where you belong when I say, oh, I only have 3 employees. That means you are small, right? Oh, sorry, micro. Now, another issue is you don't know your turnover in a year. I don't know how you want to win grants if you don't know your turnover in a year. These are the things that cause issues. You need to know where you belong. Now, if you are able to know where your business belongs in this category, it will help you even when you want to go and apply for a grant. They are saying, now let me put this here, not all banks are supporting MSME. Some banks are for SME, small, medium enterprise. Some banks are supporting micro, small, medium enterprise. You need to know this before you go and start applying. A very good example is UBA Bank, Tony Elumelu Foundation. When their form is out, their grant is out, everybody wants to apply. That's why you see that they did not say, about 30,000 people apply. You are doing nano business. Why are you going there? They will not pick you. Because you see, I just one or two. It's only you that are doing business. All your business that are doing is just 3 million. They won't pick you. In fact, filling the application is going to be very difficult for you. If for some of us here that you are even doing micro or small, you don't know your total revenue in a year, and you want to go and fill Tonelumelu form, what are you doing? Why are you wasting your time? You need to know these two figures, okay? And then there's some banks like, let me use Sarah by Wema. Sarah by Wema. They support MSME, even Access Bank support MSME. So by the time you are a micro business owner or you are a nano business owner, when they are doing lectures, you can join them, learn. This is that thing that they do for people that are micro. I hope you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. Don't go and start applying where you are not needed. It's just a total waste of time. But when they have lectures, I'm not sure I really see UBA or Zenith Bank doing lectures for SMEs. But you will find people like Wema Bank, people like Access Bank. You will find them doing such. That is where you should go and plug yourself. Either you're a man or you're a woman. I'm telling you this. Go and plug yourself there. Learn what they are saying. It will help you to grow your business first. Most of us want to grab grants. Oh, grant is here, grant is there. First thing first, please learn to build your business. Nobody, no organization will just throw out money like that. They will scrutinize before they select who they want to give their money to. Please kindly note this. And then if you don't know your traction in a whole year, your total revenue in a year, at this point, I think when I was creating this slide, I'm being very careful not to bring teaching business, like business teachings of MSME or SME into this grant class. I was very, very careful. I wasn't supposed to even bring this home, but I felt I should tell you so that to lay that foundation for this next slide. So I still look as if, I don't understand that with this and all of those things. Please, I'm begging you, if you don't know where your business lies, how do you even defend your numbers when you are being asked questions or something? So please, you know this. And if you cannot know it by yourself, because some of us that are here, I don't want to jump the gun. You don't have a business account and you want to win grants. I don't know how. Even if it is me, and probably I'm your younger sister or your elder sister, I'm sitting as a judge. By the grace of God, next month I'm going to be judging some pitch decks, and some people are going to be winning by God's grace. And I'm asking you, where's your bank account? And you're telling me I'm using Zenith Bank. Tell me that you pay money there. You won't get that grant. I'm definitely, I will make sure you don't get that grant, because that means you're not serious. So if you need to know your numbers, how much did I do in the year 2024? How much have I done so far this year 2025 from January to June? That's 6 months. How much? If you don't know it, one of the ways to know your revenue is your bank statement. Go back to your bank, let them give it to you. Another way, for those of you that are using invoices, you can use your invoice to track it, to know it. And if you don't know any of these two, and some of us are use strictly website sales, you might be able to track a few from there. I will strongly advise that get an accountant to help you do your figures. You don't do quack work, or people that are being judges, they are not they know how to figure out all of these things, because they ask you some questions on the spot, then you don't even know what you're going to answer. All right, so please, let's be careful about that. Next slide, please. Thank you. So now, types of funding. Like I said earlier, types of funding is not supposed to come in this grant class, because it's supposed to be an SME topic or something, yeah. But I need to give it, bring it here so that we don't mix some things up, and so that we can understand some things. Now, when it has to do with types of funding, there are different types of funding. There are different ways to bring money into your business. Grant is just one way into it. Grant is just one way into it. So the first one is bootstrapping, where what's it called? Where you use your own money, your family and friends give you money, to start your business, or you're doing your business. Somebody does that 100K, they're using it to do business. That one is bootstrapping. You can do that one. Anybody can give you money. You can even use your own money. Maybe you have worked in an organization before, you've saved money or you invested money, you collected all those money and you are using it to start your business. That's bootstrapping. Another way to get money into your business is through loan. Loan is not devilish, and not all businesses need loan. If you know your business does not need loan, please don't go there. Okay? Have I taken loan before? Yes. Personally, I've bootstrapped before for my business. Yeah, and I've taken loan before. And when you want to take loan, there are two types of loan. So there are several types of loan. Let me just say this now. Or this loan, we call it debt financing. Yeah. So there are some loans that they are interest free. They don't have any interest. Yeah. There are some loans that you will pay interest. Now, don't just go and say, this bank said they will not collect interest, then you take their loan. Go there, sit down with the account officer or whoever you are speaking to. Pick paper and biro. Do the numbers properly. Know how much you are collecting. Know how much you are paying back. By the time you do your proper maths, you will realize that interest is in this money or there's no interest. I hope that you are getting me, please. And if you don't need a loan, don't go for a loan. When you need a loan, mostly is when probably you want to maybe buy some machineries and you don't have the money at hand or something, then you can pick a loan. I have gotten several loans that does not have interest. I mean, I took them from people that have the money. I'd explain to them, they trust me, and they gave me their money. And some will even give you moratorium. Moratorium is that when you take a loan, they give you a particular number of days or months or year to use that money before you start paying back. Some will give you 6 months. Some will say take a year. I know somebody gave me a money and told me that I use that money for 1 year. After 1 year, pay back my money without interest. That's that's very, very wholesome. And when I was ready to pay back his money, I just sent him back his money. Even he had forgotten that he borrowed me money. That's when integrity comes into play. But please, when you take loan, make sure that you return it back. It's one of the things that you use to build your social capital. I need to put that there. Crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is how that you get other people to get involved in your business, where they bring in money and all of those things too. Crowdfund, get the money, you start your business and all that. Most people don't do crowdfunding in Nigeria. They don't do crowdfunding in Nigeria, but other countries, they do crowdfunding. Now, investors. When you hear investor, for businesses, there are two: angel and venture capital. I'll just explain to you as though I'm talking to a child, right? Angel investor is like a high net worth person. Maybe one or two people come together and say, let's put 100 million into your business. So anybody that is investing in your business, it is, in fact, when you hear investor or investment, they are taking equity. In this one too, I beg you with the mercies of God, if you don't have a business analyst or a business consultant to help you scrutinize this particular investment, do not take the investment. Some people come and say, hey, I'll give you 15 million and I'll take 50% of your business. Imagine, if I am to remind you of those MSME classification, you are a nano business. In fact, let me say a micro business. All that you do in a whole year is 25 million. And somebody wants to give you 15 million and take 50% of your business. Why are you taking it? I'm just asking you. Because I don't know you're going to breathe to me. I'm just saying, but I'm not saying you should not go for investment, but when you're going for investment, do your numbers. You need an advisor. You need somebody to, in fact, if you can't get a business analyst and you can't get a business consultant, get a financial person to help you sit down and think it through. It's not a business that is not for some businesses. In fact, you need investment to shoot your business up to grow large and all of those things. However, it's not, you don't have to collect it if you are still growing. You don't have to, but if you can, you can go ahead. Venture capital is when an organization comes to say, we want to invest and take an equity. As far as it has to do with investor investment, you are parting away with a part of that business. So they can take 10%, they can take 20%, depending on whatever that person is bringing on board and your agreement. Yes, and your agreement. So the last one here under funding is grants. I need to say this so I can clear your doubt. Grants is not free money. Somebody is paying that money to you, to your business. So you should not collect grant and go and be doing no one bear. You should not collect grant and go and buy dress. Don't collect grant and that's next time you want to go and see a particular country or go for an adventure. I'm giving you this advice in advance. Because if you do it, maybe the first grant you take out, they give you 5 million. The next thing you are going to Qatar, you're going to London to go and show off. Trust me, you might not get another one again. Along the line, you will see this is why I'm saying all of this. When you receive any money in your grant, please, I beg you, as grant in your business, do what you say you will do with the money. Have your receipt. I beg you. I just hope that we listen. Okay, so the next one here is types of grants. So we have no types of grants. Yeah, thank you. We have corporate grants. Corporate grants are grants that are given by organization. So let's take Dangote for instance. Dangote says, "Oh, we want to give grants," and so foundation grants are grants that come from organizations, foundation. You know that we have Dangote Foundation. We also have MTN Foundation. So when you see MTN say there's a tech challenge for some set of people, if you're into tech startup and they want to give grants to those people, and you are running that thing through MTN Foundation. I'm sure some of us have benefited from some relief items from Dangote Foundation. Yeah, so that is where it comes from. So that grant or that whatever is coming from an organization, but most of them like to do it through their foundation. That is why I actually had to put foundation grants here as a type of grant. The one I won, $5,000, is from Stephen Akitayo Foundation. And so sometimes these foundation grants or corporate grants, they come in different types, depends on the organization anyways. Some of them can decide to do it according to industry. Like mine was for manufacturing industry. There's some people got the health one, some people got the green energy, or maybe climate. Some people just depends on what the foundation wants to do, but they do it through their foundation. Another reason why they do it through their foundation is because it serves as a corporate social responsibility for that foundation. So you won't say, since I've been using MTN has not even done anything for the society. They gave grant at a time. When there was flood somewhere, they gave people relief items. Those things are done through their foundation. I need to put that there. Also, government also give grants. I won a grant from Lagos State government as well. Sometimes it might not be like from Lagos State government, from federal government, from Oyo State government. It might be from a government body, like BOI can give grants, LSCTF can give grants, all of those things. As far as they are attached to a particular form of government, you can also go for that type of grant as well. The next one is individual. I won a grant from the man is an Mugu. He's the owner of the that hotel in VI, the Delboro Hotel. So that time just came online and said he wanted to give some SMEs, some business owners grants, and they selected a few of us. I mean, we were maybe 5,000. Just wanted to give 80 people. He's an high net worth individual, and he wanted to help the society. And even that particular grant that is individual came through his own foundation because it's a serve as CSR too for them. All right, there's something called seed grants. Some banks give seed grants. I know of Access Bank, especially for agriculture. Now, seed grants are small money. It's not small money anyways. When somebody's giving you 250,000 naira, 500,000 naira to start something. So most of these grants probably goes to maybe agric or food, because they give you the small money. Maybe you're going to buy seedlings, or you're buying something to just make you to do. It's a seed. You're supposed to plant it in your business so the business can grow. That's why it's called seed grant. The money is not always large, like 5 million, or it's always a seed. Maybe the highest is maybe probably 1 million, or maybe 1.5, max 2 million, because it's a seed. Yeah. The next one is assets. Ibikunle, I've forgotten the man's name. He also is a high net worth individual as well, but his company gives grants, and that grant is assets. So they will ask you after you have gone through the processes and maybe you win. Whatever you're even going to be winning is going to be an asset. So maybe you need a machine, you need a vehicle, you need a whatever that you need for your business. They will go and buy that thing and come and give it to you. They will not give you money. That's another type of grants, and there are several other grants as well. Next slide, please. Please, I hope that we are hearing me. I hope that you are learning. Please, if you're learning, kindly drop some emojis for me, please. Thank you. God bless you. All right, organizational criteria for grant selection. Now, this is where most of us get it wrong. And I intentionally had to put lay those foundations so that we can understand some things. Now, the very recent grant that I know of, Flourish Africa grant, when they published their flyer, Flourish Africa put out their criteria. Before I go ahead, there was a lady I met when I won that Lagos State grant. When she was speaking, she said she has applied for 77 what's it called? Grants, and none of them have picked her. So I called her after the meeting. I said, see, you are doing it very wrong. Very, very wrong. And these are one of the reasons. When you look at their criteria, you don't fit into it. Don't bother yourself. Don't bother yourself. You don't have to say, oh, it's tech. It's grant is, and they wrote for tech or for tech startup. Me, I'm in manufacturing. I go to apply. They will not pick me. They said this agri innovation grant 3 million for 10 million. I already said it's agrico, and I'm doing bedsheet and pillow. I went to apply. They will not pick you because you don't even qualify. So these are a few of the criteria that you should look into. There was a particular grant I was supposed to apply for. The moment I saw the age gap, I did not apply again. So age is a main factor. Some people have their own age group. Either it is government, either it is individual, whatever the case is, they have the age group that they want to give money to. If you don't fall between that age group, please don't waste your time. This last Flourish Africa now that came out, they said age between 18 and 50. If you are 51, do not apply. If you are 17, do not apply. It's very simple. I've been to trainings that where I see my grandmas of 62 years old. We sit down in class, we learn, we write exams, write tests together. If there's a grant application in that particular program, that mama cannot fill in if the age gap is 50. It's very simple. The next one is gender. This South Africa now says female only, or they only want female-led businesses. You are a male, you are going to apply. They will not give you. In fact, you will not even qualify in the first place. So let's know this and know peace. Please, I'm begging you. Now, there's a caveat to these female-led businesses. I just hope that some people here that are couples doing business together are here to listen to this. Now, there's a lady presently, she won 13 million. She won a brand new car and she won a house. I'm talking of what happened here in Nigeria. And she's doing food and all those agri stuff. In fact, let me break it down. What she's selling is gari. Gari, no start. She's selling gari. If you are Yoruba, if you know this lafun, white flour, that's the only thing she's selling. You know? That's the only thing she's selling. And she won a brand new car. She won a house. She won 13 million naira. Hold on. That business is not a business, it's her husband's business. But they have already positioned their business in such a way that is this lady that shows up, goes out. She will tell you, I'm a co-founder, I'm a co-founder, I'm a co-founder. So sisters, couples that are here, if your wife is also doing business with you, let push her, let her be the one that is fronting your business. Let her be the one going and say, this is my name, I'm a co-founder of this. And your legal documents should be well done. Sometimes I was doing a training at a time and I told some men that are married in that. I said, see, if you're not married, go and put your mother. Your mother is having 60% share. And if you are married, put your wife. Well, if you're having issues in your home, go settle it, but you cannot settle it and you're feeling that, oh, yeah, I don't want to put my wife, put your mother. So when they're asking for legal document, they already see that it's a female that owns a larger portion of that business. That's number one way that a woman, that a male, like if you are a couple, your wife can position herself as the owner of the business, the co-founder. That's number one. Like take for instance this Flourish Africa now. If that is your case, let the woman be the one in front. Make sure that your legal documents are well done. Get a lawyer to put it in a very good way. She can go and win that money for your organization. Another thing again, to position yourself as a female-led organization when you know that you are a guy that owns the business, is when you have more than 50% of your staff as female. You can come in. Say for instance, maybe you're into real estate or you're into production or whatever, and you have 10 staff, 6 of them or 7 of them are female. You can go. You can apply. It's very possible. Okay. So you can also put that there. So that's a caveat to that gender factor. So that you look as if it's only ladies that are winning money. Men are not men are not winning money. This lady now that I just mentioned to you about, that is how she and her husband. The husband is the one at the back end. She's always the one in front. And just once in a while, she goes to the factory. She goes to their office to snap, to do whatever with those people. And she does more of just selling. She doesn't know how the opposite stuff is done. This is like, should I say an expo? whatever you want to call it. So the next one is type of grants. All right, so not all you shouldn't apply for all grants. When I started this training, I said something. I said you should get something doing. Either you are a business owner or you are running an NGO. Now there's a grant that comes and that grant is saying social impact grants, grants for NGO. Me that I'm selling, I'm a business owner. I went to apply. They will not give you. They will not. You will even qualify. They say this grant is for business owners. Any maybe let us say maybe any type of business owner. You are running an NGO, non-profit. You should not apply. You should not. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Like I told that lady, start to position herself and start going for a grant that's strictly for social impact. And she listened to me. It's just what I told her now was last year, for July last year. This year she has traveled through one of those grants. They took her out of the country. She was going. She sent me a message and said, "Thank you, Temida," and all of those things. Imagine that she just kept applying. You get frustrated. It's something not for you. Don't go. Personally, this year now, I've applied for a few grants because most of the ones I'm seeing, they are agric, and I'm not doing agric. So why should I stress myself? I hope that we understand, please. Yes. So the next one here is business classification. When you see a grant and that grant says Lagos Agric Innovation, you are into tech. Why are you applying? They say this grant is for tech people. You are into fashion. Why are you wasting your time? Don't bother. So there's no point. The same thing applies to industry. No, some will come and say agric and they'll say farmers. But you are into food processing. Don't stress yourself. They only want to give people, maybe they want to give tractors to farmers. Because of a shame, that's what they want to do. But you are doing spice, you are doing garri processing. You don't go to the farm to go and farm. You don't have a large land. Don't bother yourself. They've already broken it down. I hope that we understand, please, because all of these things really, really matter. Before we now start positioning ourselves for our own to get grants. When they say manufacturers, you are into fashion, you are going as manufacturer. So people that are now producing paints, people that are producing maybe boxes, people that are into real manufacturing, where should they now put themselves? Okay, so please let's learn all of these things. The next one is social impact oriented. Now, please, I don't know this. Okay, please kindly mute your mic, please. All right, social impact oriented. Now, I really need to say that I want you to please listen to me. Some grants, when you are applying for them, they are looking out for if you as a business owner, you do social impact. If you don't, if you don't do, they say, okay, when I was applying for Access Bank Home, they listed what they wanted. Tell us what makes you a leader. Tell us some of the social impact or corporate social responsibility that you have done. They're not talking about one of my friends. I don't know if she's on the call. She started showing them our customer review. I'm like, they cannot, they can't pick you. They are saying, what did you do? What have you done for your community? You are telling them about your customer review. What's their business with your customer review? I can always fabricate customer review. How many minutes to get it on AI or whatever and paste it? They said, show them what you have done for your community. So if that particular grant is social impact oriented and you have not done any social impact, don't waste your time. Don't bother yourself. Don't just apply. The same thing applies to SDG goal, UN SDG goal. We have 17. If you are a serious business owner, your business should be solving at least one of those 17 goals. I mean, if you are not solving it, why are you doing business? Why are you doing business in the first place? Like the same Access Bank, when I was applying for it, I won. I didn't win cash, but I won one of their incentives. Because Access Bank their training is funded by IFC. IFC is a World Bank organization. Now, you know, all those IFC, all those World Bank, United Nations, all those organizations, they are one way or the other ensuring that the UN SDG goals should be carried out in whatever they are pushing their money to. So you now went there, you're not talking. This person, I sold my product to this person. The person is not beautiful. The person is not healed. What's their business? Which SDG goal, sustainable development goal, is your business solving? If you are solving one or two of the problems, fantastic. They want to listen to you. how you are doing it. They want to be interested in, oh, how are you doing? You are helping us to promote this thing. That's what they will support. Oh, I'm telling you now. Oh. Now, program participation. Some of us wants to win money. I've even met some of my friends. Can they just give me the money? They cannot give you the money like that. Nobody wants to throw money anywhere. Imagine if my church now, LSC the Bridge, wants to give our money, and they say they have 10 million to give SMEs, and they want to give, say, 7 people the 10 million naira. And before we give you this money, we want you to, of course, apply. Want you to go through training. So they're not just giving you money for giving you money's sake. Then they give you just 5 days training, and even if that thing is just online, then you will come today, you will not come tomorrow. They will give you tests. You'll be getting 50 over 100, and you want to collect their money. I'm not seeing the I'm not seeing the correlation. If you want to win grants, you have to bring your A game, as in just bring your best foot forward. If there's a program participation, participate in that program 100%. Pass their exams, pass their, maybe it's test, attend their program. The moment the class is opening, you are also there in the class. Okay? All of this has to be there 100%. I'm telling you, because not even some, most of them, they mark attendance, they mark your seriousness, they want to know if you are really serious and all of those things. And most importantly, they want to know that you are benefiting something. Should you not, maybe in case you don't win their money, at least you win something that you can use for your business. All right. The next one is location. Now, if you don't check where this grant is going to happen, you feel pained. Like, take for instance, this Flourish Africa now, they say everybody can apply as far as you're a female business owner, but you must be resident in Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. You now, you're living in Delta. Your company or your factory or your shop space, your store is in Delta. Please, I'm begging you, don't apply. You're wasting your time. Flourish Africa is so detailed that they will come to your office. In those 3 places, they will come there. They will do video. They want to be sure that you are existing. It is that bad. So you are now in Delta or you are in your state. Why? Don't stress yourself. Some are location based, some are not. I'm only saying check this criteria before you start applying. So you look as if I've been applying, they did not pick me. Don't do that. Please don't do that. All right, next slide. Stop Pristine. Okay. So this one has to do, please kindly mute your mic, please, so that we can finish in time. This one has to do with grant organization sourcing. I figured that some people might ask me, tell me that where can I get grants? How will I see them when they post it and all of those things? I'm going to drop a particular link in the WhatsApp group. You all can join that place. Every day, that particular firm, they drop organizations. They don't just drop training, grant, they drop training. Like I said when I was starting this presentation, I mentioned how that if you really need to grow, it's not even just about winning grants. Please, I beg you, learn to unlearn, learn and relearn. You need training. You need it. I started this my own journey of winning grants since 2021. The very first grant I went through, I was crying. Because the guy was asking me simple questions, as simple as what's your name? Somebody named me that I said no. I'm like, I went to the toilet, I went to go and cry. I came back. And so what's the problem? It was that bad. Because if I start explaining something to some people now, it's be looking as if maybe it's like this. But please, let's learn, just learn. Learn how to, just learn more. It will help you a lot. So organizations that where you can get grants from. Please go on Instagram, on LinkedIn. You can get all of these people. Corporate organizations, like the one I said I'm going to drop now. They're a corporate organization. They're like a corporate organization where they support MSME. Some people here are probably in that group as well. That's number 1. Number 2, for corporate organizations, like the Ubiquitous that I mentioned now, the man is just doing his own thing. However, he gives grants once in a year, asset grants. He will buy the machine that you need or whatever it is that you say you need money for and give it to you. That's what they do. Like the other grant I won, the man still is an oil mogul and just felt, you should do a CSR, support businesses. So his organization, gave out grants. So there's so many corporate organizations that give grants to businesses. So you can, position yourself very well. Yeah. On Instagram, don't just keep going to look for somebody's gist. Somebody is all those gists that are not being productive. Don't follow them. Yeah. Next one is banks. And like I said before, not all banks are supporting MSME. Some are supporting SME. If you know where your business category is, go and position yourself there. Access Bank supports MSME. I think Providus, I think Wema Bank is starting for female. FCMB even gives free interest loan. I know somebody that's taking loan from FCMB 5 times. They'll give 5 million to pay. Give another one. I'm telling you, I know that woman. So FCMB gives, in fact, that they are fantastic there. I think they support women too. FCMB supports women. But if you're an SME, like SME, you can try Fidelity. Fidelity, I think it was last year or last 2 years, Fidelity Bank took some people outside Nigeria, took them to the US. They took them to the US to go and showcase their businesses. This year, I think Fidelity is also supporting some businesses, I think for loans. Like I said, if you don't need loan, don't go and collect it. But I think they also give trainings as well. But like those ones are positioned for SMEs. SMEs or small, medium. If you are still nano and micro, don't bother yourself. I'm advising you. Government organizations, like BOI, LSCTF, SMIDAN, don't go and follow them online. When they are doing training, even NEPC, as far as they are a government organization, whether it's the state government or federal government, go and position yourself. And they are for businesses. Go and position yourself for. So anything that comes, maybe it's a training, you can just you be there. I've gone for a training before, but I think it was maybe a Lagos or something. And we're there. They were just doing their business training, and they said, "Who wants to pitch their business?" And that was how 3 people pitched their business, and they want money. Imagine. So it can happen. Please follow them online, follow them back to back. Aside even winning grants, they have trainings, online and physical trainings. There's some tips they also share so that we can use those tips to grow our businesses. Before you come and start saying government is not listening to you. Government is listening to you, That's how you can see tax now has a review. All right. Then the next one is high net worth individuals, like Stephen Akitayo, that I won his $5,000 grant. Then high net worth individual, even this all mugu that I said, most of them are high net worth. Just okay, I want to do give even this big layman too. I don't know him, but even this MSME too, MSME Africa that I said I will drop their link. The owner, I know the owner. So that man, every year they give grants to at least five MSMEs. Like now, this is MSME. So you have at least you are doing maybe 20-something million. They will see that okay, you're serious with your business, and they really want to see the flow. Not like you started business with 15 million and jump to 20 million. You have not started business. So all right. So those are the people that you should try to follow online. Look at what they drop. I've seen some other guys. Maybe I need to tech, or maybe they outside the country. Some other just single individuals, young guys online. I would just say there was a bumper did too for sponsoring businesses. There was another guy too that just came out and said giving 1 million to business owners. So position yourself, please, as a business owner. When you go online, and this is an advice, a personal advice from me to you. Learn to mind your business. Learn to focus on what brought you on social media. Okay. Don't go and be jumping from one place. I see some people use their business line, their business account to go and be saying on some blogs, on some You're damaging your business. You don't know, and it's not good. Yeah. Next slide, please. Apologies, we are almost done. Yeah, what's needed? So here I need to lay that emphasis. Okay, all of us, as a business owner, you need proper documentation. Hey. Some people don't win grants because of proper documentation. Some of us are here. You are doing business. You don't even have ordinary CAC certificates. CAC are doing 15,000 naira. Your business is not registered with the government, and you want to win grant. The question is how. I really don't know how. So let me say again. Maybe Pastor Femi in his house on there says, "Oh, LSC Bridge is going to give grants, 10 million naira up for grants for businesses," and me, I happen to be a judge. You don't have CAC, I will yank you off immediately. I will even if you are my blood sister, I will yank you off. You are not serious. That's just it. Plain blank. After your CAC, you need SMIDAN. I'm going to drop all these names online. But you can't even register with SMIDAN. SMIDAN is Small Media Enterprise, whatever for Nigeria. You need to put your CAC number with SMIDAN. So SMIDAN wants to now give grants to business owners. You don't have CAC, you don't have SMIDAN. They will not even answer. And SMIDAN gives, last year they gave 10 million. This year they gave 10 million, 5 million, give it out. This year again they will do. I don't know, maybe they're going to pick another sector this year. I don't know. Last year it was about, I think it was agri sector. Imagine you fall into the maybe fashion this year. You don't have CAC, you don't have SMIDAN. You will not even be able to enter. You will not even be able to fill the form. That's just the truth. Yeah. That's number one. I'm talking of government registration now. Some of us I don't know if it is true or you don't have, but you need you need something to identify as an individual. So you need like your NIN, your driver license, your international passport, BVN. You need to do all of these things because you're going to fill form with them. And if you are in Lagos State, you need your LASRA. So that Lagos State, you can identify. Lagos State will never give you any grant if they don't know that you live within Lagos State. Maybe that now applies to other states. Temidayo does not know. Okay? But I need to put that there. So get all your government registrations or get them on ground. I've seen a whole lot. Send me your business. Okay, maybe I'm buying something from me. I want to buy palm oil from you. I say, okay, after you sold me the palm oil, send your account, let me pay. I'll not be seeing your name. My darling, my dear co-business owner, you cannot win grants. I remember there was a particular grant that we were supposed to win. That organization listed banks that they will never accept. OPay, PAMPay, all those money. They will not put money there for you. You need to go and register. Once you are registered with CAC, carry that number. Go and do TIN. Tax identification number. From there, register your business with normal bank. Some people will not give. This is just me putting it out there. Even like I said before, Paul said to me that I was scrutinising, judge people. The moment I see OPay, I will yank. Even if it's OPay and it's in your business, I will send it away. What's OPay? You can use it for other transactions, but when you really mean business, please get a proper bank account. Why am I saying that? It's because for your financial statement. Like some of us don't have accountants, you don't have invoice, you don't do anything. They're not asking you for transaction. Why I'm telling you this is because I also made that mistake. Initially, when I started my business, I was taking all my money into my personal account. So I wanted to apply for the very first grant I wanted to apply for. I actually got into the first 6, but I couldn't qualify because of my financial statement. I went to get it from Zenith Bank, my personal account. The money that I was even shocked that I've done over 54 million. I was so shocked. And I presented everything. They said they cannot collect that. They don't know if personal money I've entered, the TV is business money. That's why they disqualified me. Don't make that mistake. Please go and get a proper bank. Anybody that want to pay any money, they should pay it inside that account. If you feel that bank will deduct their maybe COT, bank will deduct their charges, find a way of infusing all of those things into your own charges as well. All right. So I've talked about financial statement and getting bank registration. Please, all these things are very, very important. In fact, your financial statement will be in your pitch deck. It will even be in your proposal proposal. Somebody wants to give you money, they want to see how you're going to use their money. Maybe I know you said that you indirectly telling them that we use your money very well. I won't use your money to do one bet. So please kindly know this and know peace. Business proposal and plan. I advise business owners to get professionals, maybe a business analyst, a business consultant, to help you put your business proposal in order. That person will not write it for you. 2 of you will do it together. Maybe they give a questionnaire, you fill the form. Person will help you to put it in order. The reason why I'm saying that is because those people, I mean, they are professionals. That's what they do. They will know how to write it properly for you, but it has to be in your own knowledge. If they not give you the business proposal, it's not fitting what you want. You give the person back until the person gets what you want. However, there are so many templates online. You can use it to edit your own and do it for yourself if you choose to do it. If you need to win a grant, your business proposal has to be very solid. Keyword, very solid. The next one is pitch deck and pitching. Your business proposal, like your pitch deck is like a summary of your business proposal, like just few slides of your business proposal. So when somebody reads your pitch deck, they like it, they can now say, okay, send your business proposal. It's as simple as that. Now we need all of these things though, if you're going to win a grant. Next slide, please. I think I'm almost done. Just okay. Now there's pitch deck and there's pitching. In your pitch deck, these are a few things that I listed. There can be more. Like my own pitch deck now, I think I have about 20-something slides. However, I was under a training, one woman like that, I've forgotten her name is Gloria. She studied at Harvard when she was teaching us, when I was in my training with IFC World Bank. So during that training, they wanted us to have just 4 slides only for us to pitch. And imagine I have 22. The next thing you're supposed to do, like I said before, go and know what that organization wants. So I had to streamline down my what's it called, my slides. I put the most important one that organization requires. In fact, I was doing 2 in 1, 2 in 1, 2 in 1, 2 in 1. So that you can be able to put your best foot forward. Some will require 12. Some will require 10. Some will just say, we just want 8 slides. You don't want too much talk, especially if people are many. So you have to find a way to put your best foot forward. Let me give you this caveat. If, like, that's what helped me for this Stephen Akitayo stuff. So, what they did was that they published the judge. They said that this person will be the judge. So I went to read about the judge. I so read about the man. I knew the question the man would ask me before that day I was going. It was a live pitch on Instagram. So all of us were there, were pitching. I knew the man would ask me for my figures. So I had my figures from every year. As I was asking what year I was answering, what year I was answering, what year I was answering. So that was what gave me edge. And I was able to tell you that I'm already exporting. I was able to speak to it. Now, not every organization will show you or publish their judges. That is why you have to put your best foot forward. Put your best foot forward. Yeah, so here I said introduction. In your introduction, you can put your vision and your mission statement, introduce yourself. Coming to problem statements. See, this is where problem really, really is. Some of us are doing business. We don't know that we are solving a problem. So the question is, you have a solution. What problem are you solving? I had this problem for a while because I didn't know the problem I was solving in my business. When the person was asking me, what problem are you solving? I said, I'm not solving. I don't have any problem. What's my business? I don't have problems. That's why I say that you need training. You need to go for training. Every business is solving a problem, but the issue is you and I don't know the problem that we are solving. And that problem, if you need to win grants, you have to attach that problem to one of the SDG goals. I think you must do that. Because if there's no, I don't know how to put it, for them to have said an SDG goal, this is what we want to achieve, then you are doing a business to make money. Then your problem must be solving it. Okay? So go and find a way. As a matter of fact, you have to go and look for statistics backed up by what the organization like CDC, WHO, any data organization, maybe even Federal Bureau of Statistics of Nigeria. Then your problem must have a solid backup. It must have a solid backup. Like my own now, I had to speak my own to Center for Disease Control, September 2022. I had to just make sure that, and if you Google it, because don't think that you're just gonna pick anything and say, is correct. And then you pick it and say, Temidayo said this in July 2025. The question I want to ask you is that who knows Temidayo? Who knows Temidayo? The people that are sending these slides, they are not mumu. The moment you put this thing and you said CDC, yeah, this and this, anybody can Google that information and see that what you wrote is correct. Either it's from WHO, either it's from Federal Health, whatever. Anything you are using, make sure that it's backed up by solid data. And that data is from a worthy organization. This thing I'm saying is very important. I'm saying, is very, 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 very important in your problem statement. Coming to your solution, you will not say, this our solution is what we are doing to now solve this SDG goal 3, 4, 5, or if your own is just one. If your problem is not solving any SDG goal, my brother and my sister, don't stress yourself. Most organizations will not give you grants. Let me tell you the reasons, because they are sourcing money from big organizations. Okay. You have to have a unique value proposition or unique selling proposition. Okay, so I'm selling bed sheets, and let me say Joy. Joy too is selling bed sheets. What makes my own bed sheet different from Joy? Why will I be able to convince Pastor Femi, buy my own bed sheet, don't buy from Joy? Or why will Pastor Femi buy bed sheet from me and not from Joy? What's making my own business unique? What is that different that I'm doing in my business that Joy is not doing in her business? We are selling the same thing. That's what I want to tell them in this unique value proposition. Your market strategy, you have to put it. How are you going to market? I don't mean that you enter bus and go to Shodio. That's not what I mean. I mean, how are you position yourself in the market? What are the things that you are doing? Do you have a website? Are you on e-commerce platform? How do people reach out to you? How do you communicate? Do you have your sales policies? Like presently now, there's a lady that online, I have to say, so you can understand what I'm saying. She's selling wig, and the wig has an issue and all of those things. That lady does not have a sales policy. Period. If you have a sales policy, you have an issue with your customer, you bring that. Every business has issue at one point or the other. But your sales policy is like a caveat for you to say, okay, this is the issue. With our sales policy, we are going to refund you 50% or refund you 100%. In fact, when most of us don't even have invoice, how do you now want to go about sales policy and all of those things? Your go-to market strategy, what you are doing to sell. What you are doing to sell, if you have branches, if you have websites, if you are selling, all of those things are going to be in your market strategy. Traction is, when did you start? 4 years ago. What were you doing from that day one of your business till now? Oh, over the years, you've been able to do 300 million in traction. Fantastic. If you have a financial expert as that judge, you are in soup. That person will ask you for a breakdown. How are you breaking even? What's your profit margin? What's your bench? Well, it is well. That's like I said, you need a financial person to help you break down some things, because your traction, you have to explain it. Your traction, your financial statement, your financial projection. Now, you are indirectly saying, if you give me this 10 million naira grant, this year, we're able to do 40 million in traction in this particular year. With this 40 million, we'll be able to do, say, 200 million next year or in the next 3 years. You do the financial projection. If you don't have a financial expert on ground, I don't know how you're going to pass this one. There's a financial guy as the judge. That person will fry you. However, you have to prepare yourself. Maybe you get an accountant to help you sort out all of these things. It will help you. Indirectly, I'm ensuring that I'm mentioning people that you need. You need business consultant or business analyst. You need a financial expert. This is business. I'm telling you the truth. And I cannot shy from telling you these things, because I also got them. I paid them. I'm telling you. Innovative products. Now, like I said, how some people are very concerned about you are doing your social impact. Some people, the only reason why they want to give you grants is if you have an innovative product that you are pushing to the market. Oh, this particular product will help people to sleep well, because people don't sleep well when they are driving, they have accidents, or people don't sleep well when they now enter mode where they sleep off, all of those, or maybe when they get to work. This product will help them, your innovative products. Even if it's at a very early stage, tell them that you have an innovative product. Social impact or CSR on your slide, if you have done any, make sure you put, even if there are 10, find a way of compressing everything in one slide. Let them see that you are really doing these things, that yes, we do social impact. You cannot just be making money from Nigeria and you're not giving back to Nigeria, or from Lagos, you're not giving back to Lagos State. It doesn't make any sense. So, and it's not good. That's stinginess. You're greedy. And you want to collect their own money. You see all this in psychology. So put that in place. Now, going to team. You don't have to put all your staff, especially for those of us that have more than 5 staff. Don't put all your staff. Just put your key staff. Maybe your CEO, your CFO, that is your chief financial officer, maybe your chief marketing officer. If you have board of advisor, put them there. If you have a board of directors, put them there. All of them have to be on one slide. All of them have to be on one slide. The next one is what you need the fund for. Now, you see this particular, some of us will say, I want to win grants. And I ask you, what do you want to use the money for? When I collect that 5 million, I will go to the market. I will buy. I don't want to say what I want to say. Somebody told me, I look at the person, 5 million to buy this. You don't need grant though. What you need is when you go and grow your business. Some of us don't know what we need grants for, and it's not good. So assuming that an organization wants to give you 5 million naira for grants, by the time you are saying what you need money for, you're writing almost 50 million there. I need money, and this machine is 30 million, this vehicle is 15 million, this one. By the time they see that, oh, what you need is about 75 million, there are 5 million gone. You probably be solving just one of the problem. They are encouraged. That shows that you have vision for the future. It shows that you know what you are doing. But you're saying, I want to go and buy bottle. I will not buy nylon. I will not go and buy. Please, I beg. Please. If I'm on that, if I'm part of that judge, I will fling your application. And I'm being very honest with you. Go sit down with your business, know what you need money for. Some people come and realize they want to use money for rent. Are you joking? Yeah, I want to use money to pay salary. Are you for real? Don't put those things there. They will not even blink twice. You are out of the game. Some people need money to buy land. Some people need money to buy machines. Some people need money to buy vehicles. You are saying you want to pay salary. It won't work. Oh. Fund impact after they give you that money. So in this particular place, if you're going to write your pitch deck, write as though you have collected it. With this fund, we will have achieved this. Don't say when you give me or if you give me, you're not using faith. You're not collecting it. We have to spiritually collect the money and physically collect the money. You say when the money is received and we use it to buy this particular machine, we will employ more labor. The moment you put labor, employment, or job opportunity, you are fulfilling SDG goal 8. That's something has to do with labor. You can go and check it. I'm telling you, this is what I do. I'll write it there. We are going to employ more people, and by doing that, we are fulfilling SDG goal 8. You tell them that it's going to increase your finances or maybe your financial stuff. You tell them what the money will do for you. When we get this thing, when we get this land, we're able to move and maybe grow bigger, increase our. We're going to be able to export more. And all of those things, you tell them what the money will do for you. Don't just say when we collect the money and you now give us the money and say thank you. No. If I tell them after you give me your money, I'll get vehicle for my logistics. I'll buy machine. Literally, I'm doing 50 pillows a day. With this machine, I'll do 300 pillows a day. They will attend to me, and not you. I'm telling you. Then of course you're going to tell them thank you. There are so many other documents. Some people will require some documents. Please attach it. They might require your NIN, your tax compliance. All those certifications, they might require it, and when they require it, you have to attach it in each of those slides. I am telling you for free. Now, and let me quickly say this: in doing business in Nigeria is very easy. I must not say the other way. I know that in Ghana or maybe some other countries, you only need maybe 4 or 5 certifications and you are done. In Nigeria, me as a person, I have 16 certifications. Some are supposed to be renewed every year, some maybe every 2 years or something. But you need them. Like I said, go and know your industry, go and know where you fall into before you go and start paying for all of these things. If you have them and you put them on your pitch deck, you are giving yourself a hedge ahead of, okay, take for instance, me and you are going for a grant of 10 million, and I put my certificate on the slide. You put only CSC and SMIDAN. You should reason the thing now. Because all the certificates, now I paid for them in millions. You now just put CSC and SMIDAN. How much do you pay for CSC? 15,000. It doesn't work like that, okay? If you're a business owner, you have a store. Let me give you this advice. Please go and get fire extinguisher and get their certificates. Put it there. That certificate alone, sir, can make them, oh, you are very serious. They call it standard something in business school. It shows that you are very careful. You're not just doing, God will save me, God will save me. Don't do that. Go and, fire extinguisher is not expensive, so get one. All right, so pitching. I think this should be the second to the last slide. Apologies if it's too long. I apologize. All right, so we have 3 types of pitching. We have a live pitch, where you come physically, you see the judges, you pitch live. That one, you have to go in the grace of God, because like I said, if the finance guy on the judge, if there's a lawyer as the judge, if you have business analyst on the judge, you are in hot soup. So you to prepare yourself prayerfully and read your numbers, read your books, read your slides very well. So when they're asking you one question, you're answering them immediately. Most people don't have time, and sometimes they read if you have fear, and that's not good for a business owner. The next one is a video pitch. Now I've won a live. That Lagos State one was a live one I won. Then a video pitch where you do video and send it to them. Please, if you are doing all this kind of sending stuff, go with your, even if it's live, wear your best dress and go. Somebody want to give you 5 million. You are dressing anyhow. It's not nice. It's not nice. Don't you now get the other one, online pitch. That one, did that one on Instagram. Even that was part of people that were pitching. I was so irritated. I mean, you are wearing bomb shorts, you are wearing a t-shirt to come and pitch. No, you yourself ask, are you in your room? How do you wear bomb shorts and face cap to come and pitch? One lady was in a store. She makes shoe. The whole place was dark. She was showing us how she was making. No. Do you know you are doing business? Come out clean. Come out fine. Come out and look like if they give 100 million now, you will use it up. The way I was in a meeting, somebody else looked at me. Tell me that if I give 100 million naira now, what will you use the money for? And I said this and this person. 100 million to Tom. I said yes, ma'am, because I know what I'm doing. Some people is like that. Sometimes you might not even win that particular grant. One of the judges might decide to come and invest a larger money into your business, but your appearance is not even showing it. Please don't do it. Either you're going for any of the pitches. You're coming online, come correct. If you don't know how to dress nice, ask somebody to help you. Now, for that video pitch, okay, let me say for live pitch, when you are going, go with your products. So I can show that, oh, you are really doing this product. For the video pitch, make sure that your background is showing either your if it's a factory or your shop or whatever. I've done video pitches that I put all my products are behind me. You can't tell me that you're not seeing that I really make all of these things. There's some that I put my machine, one of my machines is very big. See the machine alone. What's it on? When Flourish Africa came to my store to come and inspect if I was really, the lady didn't even ask me what I used the money for. Ordinarily, see my machine, she just did video and went. She didn't even ask me, what do you use the money for? That's credibility. It shows that yes, you are being honest. I'm telling you. And so for the online pitch, like the Stephen Akitaya one that I won was online, where it was Instagram live. Everybody was seeing us. Okay, that one you should also go correct. Your background show that is your work. If you have a roll-up banner, put it. If you have what you're doing, put it. Let your staff to support you. Let them know that yes, you are doing the business. If you are sending video, go and get all those lights, cameras, do fantastic video and say, you're not the only one that is gunning for this, that is running for this something. So put your best foot forward. And I said pitching duration differs based on organization. Some people can say do send 5 minutes video. Some can say you're pitching in 3 minutes. Some can say you're pitching in 1 minute. Whatever the duration that you're doing, they expect that all that you wrote in this your pitch deck, you should say it in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. What you are going to do if you are doing video, I'm already going too fast. What you are going to do if you are doing video, you see all those slides, as I are saying them, you are pasting it. You are pasting it in your video. So if they do not hear you, they will see it. That's number one. Number two, if you are doing live pitch, you talk according to your slide. You might not finish up, but make sure that you are flipping. There's some that are not necessary. Just flip. When it's time for them to ask you questions, they will go back to this slide, and you start explaining to them. But make sure that when you are pitching, go for the money. You are going for the money. Tell them what they give you this money, money, you buy this machine for you, and when you get this machine, you're able to produce this, you're able to export, you're able to do this and that. You know, those are the things. Can you show? I think the next slide should be question and answer. So, thank you everybody for listening. I think I'll just take a few questions. Thank you for clapping for me. Pastor is clapping for me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. All right, so let's take 1 or 2 questions. I've not been reading the comment though, so please. You can unmute and just thank you, ma. You can unmute and just if you have questions, let's just take 2 or 3 questions. I have an announcement to make, especially for ladies. Please kindly reply my question. Okay, can you say your question? Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. What about a new SME and solely run? How do we go about it? Okay, like I said, there is nano business, there is micro, and there is small. Go and know where you fall into and grow gradually. I forgot to say this. I've seen that most people do this alone and it's very wrong. Some people will come and say they are giving grant of 100,000. Some will say they are giving grant of 50,000, 200,000. You say, that money is small. What will you do for me? You have not won any grant before. You are saying 200,000, you are saying it's small for you. It's very wrong. Even there was a grant I applied for, and it was an online pitch that I did. And it was not even a Nigerian grant. and I know that grant is an equity grant. I'm not ready to give equity in my business until I'm married. That's my own choice, yeah. But I need to for equity. I decided to go for that grant so I can see how this thing is being done in another country. Don't say one money is small. If that money is small, 250,000 is small. Small, no. 2,000 cannot even buy an industrial machine. So why do you think it's small? When you get that money, you don't use for laptop. There's something you can use 2,000 for in your business. So always don't relegate any amount of money. So even if you are doing nano business or whatever kind of business that you are doing, please make sure that you go for the money. Don't say this money 50,000. What will you do for me? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So if you see Mala on the streets, those kind of people, they want to cry under nano. If you're starting your business, you are selling all those 500 naira stuff. Do you know there was a lady I was telling Pastor recently? I don't know if she's on the call as well. All her business in a year is just 3 million traction, and she won 3 million Fresh Africa last year because I was able to put her through. She was like, I don't know what I'll use the money for. I said, I had to say, see, you need more than 3 million in your business because you're not sat down to think about it. Okay, somebody wants to give you 250,000 naira as a grant or 200,000 as a grant. Go for it. Tell them that you need 5 million, but this 250 will also buy a laptop or something. Please, I hope that works for you, please. And like I said, go for their trainings. Learn, keep learning. What I learned, I did a course with Cornell University through Bank of America. If I didn't learn anything from that training, I learned how negotiation skills. But you know that after I learned that particular thing, I won't mention this woman's name, but she's a big woman in Access Bank. She reached out to me and said to me that I'm not fair loss in school. I'm like, ma, no. She said, no. I said it to her. The person that linked me up, she did 3 months before the school accepted her. They accepted me within 2 weeks. She registered last year. It was this year. I saw that this year she started joining the stuff. Don't say one thing. Please kindly mute your mic. So don't say one thing is not for you. People like a top person in the banking sector is going for training. People, even pastor said, I don't know if some of us were in church. You hear when one time said he was going for a particular course. You have to keep learning, that's how life is. Please, okay. I don't know. Somebody should help me read the questions so that I can be able to answer them. We'll move on, please. Can we have a list of websites that we can apply for grants? Like I said, go and position yourself, look for those banks, those corporate organizations. I'm going to list a few online. In the WhatsApp group, so you can just follow them. So and wait for them till when they, bring out their own grants. What about the grants for NGO and foundation? Like I said, follow those people. If there's any grants for NGO, I will let you know about it. I will post it if I see any of them. And I said I'm going to drop a particular link. You people can also join that WhatsApp. They only post opportunity in that place. Only opportunities. Either it's training, either it's grants, whatever, they post it there. What about a new SME and solely run? How do we go about? Okay, I've answered that. Any other question, please? Any other question?
I have a question.
All right, please kindly hold on. How do we get the trainings you go for? Is it posted? Some of my own trainings are paid though. Sometimes I pay in dollars though. But if I see free training, I'll let you people know. Yes, like Pastor, this training is not over. Join our community. And to add to what Pastor said, please kindly know that we're bringing some experts to train us in HR, businesses, and I'm not going to bring anybody from abroad. People that are doing business here in Nigeria that I met on solid platforms. That I know their farms, I know their organizations. They are my friends. They are CEOs themselves. We meet at all these trainings and all of that. These are people that are vast. In fact, one man that I want to bring, he's going to sit on Flourish Africa Judge. He's going to judge it. So I want to quickly bring him and tell him that our people, it's not bribery and corruption, but I have to put my best foot forward. Because I really want my ladies to win this year. Like, I'm really motivated. If you're a woman and you're doing business more than a year, this year, if he's dragging, I will drag you. You must win. So I'm going to bring that man. I won't tell you if he's the one or not, but I'm going to bring him to teach us and all of those things. And I also find a way to promote or let us pass on all of these things. All right. You skipped my question. Please kindly type it again. Is a grant free or an investment? I think you didn't come in the beginning of the class. Grant is a free money. When you see investor or investment, that means you are going to part with some equity of your business, part of your business. Can a new startup fashion business get a grant? Yes, you can get a grant. Like I said, position yourself. There are people like The grant I want 500K. The man just said, send a 2-minute video. And that was just what I sent. And I sent my certificate, my CA certificate, all my certificate, I sent it. And they gave us 500,000. It's where you can get it too. Just learn how to position yourself properly. You are starting up, go and get your CA certification. Get it. How can we get the PDF of this meeting? Pastor Pristin would help with that. Please, can someone starting out in the event industry as an event planner apply for grants? Yes, yours is a service-based business, and you have to make sure that you look for grants that are applicable to your business. Can a makeup artist also get grants? Yes, I've seen people that are doing fashion, makeup artists. I've seen makeup artist grants before. I think the lady even won maybe 500K or 1 million. I've seen it online. So what kind of grants can an event person? So it's a business. So it's a business, a service business. You look for business, your grants that are actually positioned for businesses. Yeah, and you also position yourself. I'm perfume seller. How can I get grants to promote my business? Can food vendor business get grant? When I mentioned about food and agri, you are the one that is even raining now, Seth. Food and agri, the one that is really. There's even one Lagos agri something now. If you're a food vendor, I don't know what kind of food you do anyways. If it's food processing or whatever, or maybe it's a restaurant. Yeah, you might want to go for trainings. The trainings will really, really help you to learn how to position yourself properly for your business. Somebody asked perfume. Yes, you can get grants. I'm going to repeat what I said. Position yourself properly. How can we join the community Pastor Femi mentioned? That's Pastor Prince. Let me put the link up so that people can join. Okay, that's it. The next slide is just a thank you slide. Thank you so much. I think the questions are done. So I have an important information for us. We are females and we are doing business. Flourish Africa grant is out. And why you should plug in is because Flourish Africa is going to be giving 100 female, 100 ladies, 100 female business owners are going to be getting 3 million each. Last year I won and I was the best overall. This year I want to help as many ladies to get that money as possible. So that particular, we are going to create a group, but there are rules to that group. If you know that you don't have an autonomy of your business, I will tell you to do something. Tell you my husband said, my daddy said, my mommy said, please, I beg you, don't join. I don't have strength. Don't join. Please. I'm saying that because if you just tell me one thing, my daddy, my mommy, I will send you out of that group. I'm not joking. That's why you're laughing. Hey, don't come with that story of my husband said, go and settle your business with your husband first. Settle with your daddy before you come. Because at that training will drill you. If you want to win free money, last year we were 10 million that applied. They cut us down to 500. They cut us down from 500 to 200. After 200, they now cut us down to just 100. That 200 came to the hall. So the shocker was on 100 people. People that I trained that were in my group. All of us got money. All of us, and I was the best overall. It was not easy. I paid business analysts. I paid accountants. My graphics guy for 3 good nights. He's a married man, though. I called him. I called the wife. We have to work this night. Overnight, we were working. He will be on the phone. I'll be on the phone. We're working overnight because the slides, you have to put your best foot forward. There's some financial stuff that I did that I could not figure out myself. I got somebody that will do that into accounting and auditing. Joe, she helped me to do this. And I paid her. For the, what's it called? The business analyst stuff. I got an analyst, put my proposal together. The one I was not getting right, I was correcting it myself. I have to go and put all my slides together. Now, if you're going to reach Flourish Africa, there's a place of you, you're going to write test and quiz. If you're not going to be ready, this one said, please, I'm saying it now. So I should look at it and that it's harsh, it's because she's not married, it's because, me, I will yank you off. I am not joking. There was a time I used to advise people, ladies, especially for business, and then some husbands will now come and say, my wife said, I put it out there on social media. No wife should come and meet me for any business. Go and settle with your husband. If the business crash, congratulations, you can start again. Okay? And I'm going to say this again. If you are a couple, and so we are doing a particular business together, the woman can apply. The woman will just say, my name is this and this. I'm a co-founder. So who is the other founder? Is your husband, but you can get that money for your company. You can. There's a way I'm going to position you and show that yes, you are the one that is running the business. Your husband just be silent there. Maybe your husband will be doing everything, but you position yourself as though you are the owner of the business. You can win the money. Like I said, if Green just won 30 million, a house and a cash, she does not do anything. She only sells. It's only garilonta, garini kalaman, kolosi factory. It doesn't couldn't do anything. You can also position yourself as well. There are also other guidelines. So if you don't have money to do all of these things, please don't come. If you also you don't know how to go and get, maybe pay somebody, or maybe the husband cannot help you now to do very good video, to do your stuff, don't come. If I say do something that my husband said will help me, don't come, please. If you are just 10 and that 10 wins money, me, I'm happy. I'm saying this because I don't like people giving me excuse. I'm a goal-oriented person. We want to do something, we are going to give it all it takes to win it. So if you are going to be giving me an excuse, please don't join. I'm starting saying this because these are the things I get from people. You're supposed to get somewhere by 7. You are still on the road. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not nice for business. So it's not good. That's it. So the link for that Flourish Africa for female only. Your business must be more than 1 year before you can join. If you have done Flourish Africa before, you have gone through their training before, I beg you, don't join. In their criteria, they are not going to pick you. You will not even pass the first stage. Don't join. And you have to be between 18 and 50 years old. Your business must be registered with CAC, registered with SMIDAN. Between now and time that you are going to pitch, I will have told you every other certificate that you are supposed to get. As I said, if you know that you don't have money, don't come. Some tax document that you must get, because you're going to put it on your slide. Pastor Femi, because some people will report me to you and they tell me that you're shouting. I'm telling you, I will just remove you from you. I will not listen to you. I'll just remove you. So you need money to collect money. And when you have these things, any other organization you can apply, because you're already, I want to build you solid. Thank you so Thank you so much. I really don't want to, offend anybody. So I'm laying down the rules. The rules I have, they are like by 16, but don't worry. I love you too, Pastor. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming for the training. I hope that you learned 1 or 2 things. That group is still going to be there. You can drop your questions at any point in time. I'll take my time once in a while to reply. Please kindly note that group is not just for grants, it's for building business. We're going to change that name. It's for building business. I'm going to bring some people online to teach us at some point in time. These are people that are vast in their field. Trust me, I'm not bringing anybody that is maybe less than 10 years, because I've moved with some persons. So I'm going to be bringing high net worth people, both in business and in finance. And I'm trying to bring one guy from the presidency as well. I'm already trying to talk to him and see if I can bring him on board. These are people that write business policy. When you see that CAC changed some policy, these guys are the ones that are sitting down and are writing the policies. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining this training. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for trusting me to deliver. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Please do well. Tomorrow is Sunday. LSC The Bridge, Ikeja, Lagos Airport Hotel, Ikeja. Kindly join us in service in person. And if you're outside Lagos, you can join us online. I can bet it with you. You're going to enjoy yourself. This is just one of our CSR that we are doing for the community. Okay? So please, there's so many more things that we do in church. But if you really want to enjoy it, you have to join us in person. Stay blessed. Enjoy God. I love you guys. Bye. Pastor Pristine, please, you can come on board if you need to say anything.
No, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining. I think I would rather hand over to Pastor Femi. Hello, sir.
Now close out. I'm super excited. Close out. You can close out. Blessings.
All right. The link is on the chat. I've pinned it. So do well to join the WhatsApp group. I would accept your request as soon as you join in. So let's just pray. Our Father and God, we want to say thank you for tonight's class. We say thank you for your mercies. We say thank you for your grace. Thank you for the grace you're giving us to gather like this. We say thank you for that which you have started in our midst, in our lives, and in our businesses. Father, we say take all the glory forevermore in the name of Jesus. Lord, we commit the next phase of our business into your hands, of the works of our hands into your hands. Lord, we ask that you take full control in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Almighty Father. Thank you, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. For in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Amen. Thank you all for joining. See you on the WhatsApp group. I would just hang around a few more minutes in case anyone has any question, but the link is on the chat. Do well to join in. I just sent it again. And thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, ma. Pastor Miss.